It's like it's like cognitive dissonance stuff. It reminds me of climate change shit, you know? Like people know that it's going on, but they just kind of like are just kind of like being casual about it or dismissing it or something. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Sorry, can I
should I come and protest on the side of the TRAs that this event is inevitably going to draw?
No. Fuck no.
Kyle,
no.
Hang on, Weka, what was your actual suggestion? Because I just didn't catch it, and then what was it?
The suggestion was to go and speak at Let Women Speak.
Yeah.
Like line up and get the microphone and go. Let's go up there and speak.
Yeah.
Assuming that it's safe to do so. Like if it looks like it's going to be a fucking shit show, then don't go.
Sure.
But and then actually talk about the issues.
Gotcha.
Talk about feminist positions and analysis and I don't know, like there's I don't know, like there's so many different ways you could approach that and talk about, like without attacking Kelly J. Keane directly and without having a go that's going to get all their backs up, but actually saying, I don't know, I'd have to think about it, like I'm trying to imagine Michigan and what who's going to be there and who's going to be watching and whether the Nazis are there or not. I don't think it's productive. Yeah.
And then so Kylie said, what will happen? She'll then twist it around somehow.
Well, I didn't get that.
I said this is the conversation we had back in December, January, February, like before, and my position was always that no, what you do is you legitimize her, and she uses that to justify that she's on the left and she's supporting left-wing women.
Well, not if you stand up. Not if you stand up and point out that stuff, though.
If you stand up and point out that she's a far-right fucking nut job.
Well, if you stand up and point out that she's a far right-wing nut job, then you're playing her game and she'll just use that against you. Absolutely.
No, you're playing her game if you go there and then she says, left-wing women support me. Look at this. We're all on the same team. That's what she does.
Yeah, but not if you say, get up and do a political analysis of what the problem is.
Nobody listens to the political analysis.
That's
under
true.
her thing. Like your voice does not get heard.
So we can't have it both ways then. We can't have it both ways. We can't say, yes, we need to get left-wing political analysis out there and say nobody listens to left-wing political analysis.
Wait up.
We can't actually have that both ways.
But that's the thing, Weka, is a lot of people have been saying you're not going to convince the right. It's the left that needs to be convinced. So, that audience that you've got there, that's the right. So
no, it's not. No, it's not.
It is.
Do you think that only right-wing people watch Kelly J. Keane live stream?
Yes, mostly.
Pretty much.
Oh, for God's sake.
Pretty much, eh?
Okay, you guys need to talk to some fucking centre lefties.
Well,
no, the feminists do not watch her, and what she does is she uses you to legitimate her.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah,
it does. Not happen
I've not seen anybody. Maybe I haven't watched them all, obviously, but I've not seen anybody at a Let Women Speak event get up and do that kind of analysis that I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, they haven't because they wouldn't, and they wouldn't bother, and they know it's going to get co-opted. That's Kylie's point. Kylie's saying KJK will be like, look, freedom of speech, let women speak. The left are on my team. Because it's on her turf. I mean, if you do want to get the word out there, you're going to have to do it on your turf, on the left's turf. Like, if you do it on her turf.
So you think there's nothing that you could say, that a woman could say at a Let Women Speak event that was doing an analysis of Let Women Speak in the gender critical movement and why it's important to proactively push back against the far right. You don't.
Here's why I don't think. This is why I don't think the politics. The right wing position is, what can I conserve so that I can conserve the wealth and the status of me, my family, and my beneficiaries. So that
I'm not
when
sure
you get
how that's relevant though, Komyoun.
Because when you get up and you say, you give a political analysis to those people, they tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, but you
because
don't care about those people.
at that
That's your
event.
audience.
Okay, so all the women that I talk to who watch Let Women Speak, who aren't right and far right,
Well, I would be asking them a question. I would be asking them, do you derive a perceived benefit in terms of wealth, power, or status from the patriarchy? And do you want to keep that intact?
and they would just look at me and go, "What the fuck are you on about?"
Well, then
Okay.
they're not left-wing feminists, are they?
No, I didn't say they were left-wing feminists. And this
Well,
is the
why are they
problem with
there?
these conversations. We just say that we just go round and round this all the time, and I just end up in this position where I have to say that's not actually who I'm talking about,
Well,
because
who are you
because I
talking about?
well
What are
I'm
they
If you're
just
not talking
saying?
about
talking
left, you're not talking
about
about right.
fucking liberal women. That liberal women, for instance. Well, I'm talking about a number of different people, but I'm thinking about liberal women who. I mean, if you want to cast all these people as far right or right wing, go ahead. But I think it's a losing political strategy.
Well,
They don't vote on the right. They don't consider themselves right. They're socially liberal. They're not left wing feminists. They're not trying to bring down the patriarchy. They're just interested in women's rights at that level of sex based rights and whatever, right? There's more
What
of them than
rights are
us.
they interested in then?
There's more of them than us, right? And sorry, I didn't hear what you asked.
So what rights are they interested in then?
Oh, Kylie, I'm not
They're
even going
not
to answer that
feminists.
question. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I really don't. I don't.
Well, you
it's a
keep
good
asking
question.
me this, and I keep telling you, and then you keep asking me again. So
Okay.
they
If we're going around in
they
circles,
want women's spaces. They want women's toilets. They want women's refuges for females only. They want female only rape crisis centres. They want just on and on and on. You know what all the issues are that women are upset about. You already know this stuff.
let women
Sorry.
speak. Let women speak.
Let Kylie speak. That's what I say. Fucking hell. No, like, this is my, like, so, I mean, I guess you haven't been around, we've, like, nutted this out, like, numerous times. You don't get, let women speak is not about letting left-wing women speak. Like, the entire thing that it completely represents is the right and the far right. Like, that is the
Yes.
entire politics the entire event represents. You can get up and believe fully that you're going to, like, say something and it's going to be on the YouTube channel and people are going to listen. Literally, they're fucking not. Lots of left women have spoken at these events and said some amazing things. Nobody listens to them. What they are used for is to point to and say, we let all women speak. This is an apolitical movement. But because they actually don't,
Yes.
being a single issue, being apolitical, what does that mean? We all know it means fucking right wing, far right. You do not, like, get married to an abuser and think that your voice is somehow going to be heard. Like, the power dynamic is completely out of whack there.
Yep.
There's
Can I?
no, you don't go to a Nazi rally and be an anti-fascist and people fucking listen to you. That is how it works, right? You can say anti-fascist things, people are going to be, like, polite, but no one cares what you say.
So,
That's the truth.